Clarkson's Farm Season 4, What's Coming Next? Introduction. Since its debut on Amazon Prime Video in 2021, Clarkson's Farm has not only become one of the most beloved reality series but also captivated audiences with its hilarious yet surprisingly insightful look into the life of an inexperienced TV host attempting to manage a farm. Jeremy Clarkson, best known for his time on Top Gear and the Grand Tour, took a major departure from his usual high-speed car adventures to try his hand at farming, specifically on his 1,000-acre farm in the Cotswolds, England. The result was a fascinating, entertaining, and sometimes shocking series that blends humor, reality, and the trials of farm life. As fans eagerly await Season 4 of Clarkson's Farm, the big question on everyone's mind is, what can we expect next? Will Clarkson continue his journey as a farmer? Will the challenges grow even more difficult? And most importantly, how much more chaos can one man create on a farm? Let's dive into everything we know so far about Season 4, including details on the plot, cast, and major developments that are expected to unfold when the next season lands on Amazon Prime Video in 2025. The evolution of Clarkson's Farm, a recap of Seasons 1 to 3. To understand where Season 4 is headed, it's crucial to look back at the series' progression thus far. From his initial attempts to plant crops to handling livestock, Clarkson's farming journey has been far from smooth. Throughout the first 3 seasons, viewers have witnessed Clarkson's steep learning curve as he tackles various aspects of farming, all while clashing with local regulations, unpredictable weather, and his own lack of farming experience. Season 1, the beginning of a farming disaster. The first season of Clarkson's Farm introduced us to Clarkson's farming endeavor. Having inherited the farm from a retiring farmer, Clarkson knew next to nothing about agriculture but was determined to make it work. The season showcased his decision to do things his way, which included bringing in a team of experts, Caleb Cooper, a local farm worker, among others, to guide him. Despite Clarkson's best efforts, everything that could go wrong did. The crop yields were low, livestock faced numerous challenges, and Clarkson frequently found himself in hilarious and sometimes disastrous situations. However, despite all the failures, Season 1 became an instant hit with audiences, who appreciated Clarkson's humility in showing his failures and learning from them. Season 2, gaining some ground, but still struggling. Season 2 of Clarkson's Farm saw Clarkson trying to refine his farming practices. This time, he became more familiar with the intricacies of farming and even began to take on more responsibility for his farm's day-to-day operations. One of the major themes of this season was Clarkson's exploration of how modern farming techniques intersect with his more traditional methods, leading to a clash between the two. He continued to face challenges such as unexpected crop failures and even the appearance of pests that decimated his plants. However, there was a noticeable shift in Clarkson's mindset. While he was still prone to overconfidence, he began to take his farming responsibilities more seriously. His collaboration with Caleb and other farming experts started to bear some fruit, and the farm began to show some signs of life. Season 3, the farming experience hits new heights. The third season of Clarkson's Farm escalated the stakes even further. Clarkson, now more comfortable with farming, began experimenting with different approaches, from introducing new livestock to attempting more ambitious crop projects. However, the challenges remained formidable. Clarkson faced several crop failures, dealt with bureaucratic hurdles, and began to realize the long-term financial sustainability of farming was not as straightforward as it seemed. Season 3 also brought in some new characters and farming projects, most notably Clarkson's venture into a farm shop that would help fund his farming operations. The shop's success or failure became a central plot point, as Clarkson realized how difficult it is to make a farm profitable in modern times. His trials with the shop and the farm's general management made for some of the season's most engaging content, offering insights into the trials faced by real-life farmers in the UK. What's coming in Clarkson's Farm Season 4? Returning to Diddley Squat Farm. With Season 4 on the horizon, it's safe to say that fans are eager to see what new challenges Clarkson will face at Diddley Squat Farm. The farm, located in the heart of the Cotswolds, has become almost as much of a character in the series as Clarkson himself. Viewers have watched as Clarkson tried to manage both the crops and livestock on the farm, often running into problems that he didn't foresee. In Season 4, it's expected that Clarkson will continue to expand his farming operations. His previous seasons have seen a steady increase in his understanding of the farming process, but the looming question is whether this will translate into greater success or even more problems. The farm's unpredictable nature will likely keep Clarkson's journey interesting, with potential plotlines revolving around his attempt to diversify the farm's output and venture into new areas of agriculture. New livestock and crops. One of the main attractions of Clarkson's farm has been the introduction of new types of livestock and the experimentation with different crops. Clarkson's relationship with animals, in particular, has been a source of humor and learning. He's already raised sheep, cows, and chickens, and with Season 4, we can likely expect him to explore even more types of livestock or venture into new crop varieties. There has been speculation that Clarkson might experiment with organic farming methods in Season 4, which could open up the narrative to new insights into sustainable farming. Organic farming is an increasingly popular trend worldwide, and Clarkson's often irreverent and comedic approach could bring a fresh perspective to this growing sector. Farm shop expansion. Season 3 saw the introduction of Clarkson's farm shop, which aimed to bring in some income to support the farm's operations. However, running a farm shop proved to be just as challenging as farming itself. Season 4 could potentially build on the farm shop's concept, expanding it into a bigger operation or introducing more products that highlight Clarkson's farming journey. Will Clarkson open a restaurant or sell farm fresh goods in local markets? These possibilities remain a part of the larger farming narrative that fans can look forward to. Caleb Cooper's return. More adventures together. It wouldn't be Clarkson's farm without Caleb Cooper, Clarkson's right-hand man and farming expert. Caleb has become a fan favorite due to his no-nonsense attitude and his often hilarious interactions with Clarkson. In Season 4, Caleb will likely continue to serve as Clarkson's guide, offering advice, guidance, and sometimes just a sharp critique of Clarkson's farming decisions. Given the growing popularity of Caleb, it's also possible that his role may expand even further in Season 4, giving viewers more insight into his background and how he views the challenges Clarkson faces. Caleb's own farming journey, his background, and his increasing involvement in the farm's operations could be a key feature of the next season. Sustainability and environmental themes. Farming sustainability is expected to become a central theme in Season 4. As global awareness of environmental issues continues to rise, many farmers have had to adapt their practices to reduce their ecological footprint. Clarkson, having already experienced firsthand the difficulties of maintaining a profitable farm, may explore more eco-friendly farming practices. In particular, Clarkson's possible shift towards more sustainable farming methods, perhaps even experimenting with permaculture or regenerative farming techniques, could provide an interesting arc for his character. While Clarkson has often been the comedic foil, offering a humorous take on farming, this season could feature deeper reflections on the impact of agriculture on the environment. The environmental and sustainability focus would also provide a fresh, relevant layer to the show's narrative, aligning with broader global conversations about climate change and sustainable agriculture. What's next for Clarkson? The future beyond Season 4.